Okay, ma'am.
Polynomials, linear polynomial. General form is, what is the general form of linear polynomials? Today everyone is sleeping. Switch on your
Ma'am,
camera.
power 1. Ax plus
Switch on your
b1.
camera, everyone. Now almost every class your camera will be on. Yeah. Linear polynomial, general form is ax plus b, where x is a variable, a and b are numbers. Okay. Degree is 1. Number of zeros, are, how many number of zeros a linear polynomial has?
1.
0 or 1, not only 1. So line, suppose it is a graph. We know that is linear graph has a graph, linear polynomial has a graph, straight line. Graph is a straight line. In that straight line, suppose it is passing like this, then okay, it is intersecting at x-axis. So that point of coordinates, that is the x value, is a 1, 0. But what about this graph? This is also a straight line, and this is also a graph of a linear equation. How many zeros it has?
No, 0.
No zero.
Intersect it. Because it's parallel to the...
Parallel, so it is not intersecting x-axis. That means it has 0 zeros. Okay, so any polynomial with degree n has at most n zeros. If the degree is 1, if degree n, what are the number of degrees n, that at most n zeros that polynomial has. If the degree is 1, so maximum 1, 0. That means either it is 0 or 1. So number of zeros are 0 or 1 zeros it has. Clear? Then quadratic polynomial.
Is ax square plus bx plus c.
Ax square plus bx plus c. This is a general form. Degree is 2. Degree is 2. So how many zeros it has?
0, 1 or 2. 2.
It may have 0 zeros, that means no zero. It may have 1 0 or it may have 2 zeros. The graph is parabola always. So in this case, it intersects at 2 points. So it has 2 zeros. In this case, it intersects only one place. Although it has 2 equal zeros, but that number counted is 1. So it has 1 zeros. And in this case, it is not intersecting everywhere. So 0 zeros. Clear?
Yes, ma'am.
So it has at most 2 zeros. Okay. Then cubic polynomial.
Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d.
Ax cube plus bx square plus cx plus d is equal to 0. Degree
3.
3. Number of zeros
0, 1, 2. 0, 1, 2,
0,
3.
1, 2 or 3. That means it has at most 3 zeros. Clear? Further we are not learning. Now here again the diagram is given. From that diagram you have to calculate number of zeros. Here it is given x is equal to fx. That means function is in terms of x. So this is a graph. If this is a graph is there, then how many zeros it has?
3.
3, ma'am.
3. And if it is given x is equal to f of y, then
1. 1.
1.
then in that case it is 1. So f of y it is given, that means we have to check the intersection with y axis. And when it is given f of x, that means we have to check the intersection with x axis. Intersection with x axis. And here it is intersection with y axis. So here y axis will intersect at 1 point, so it has 1 0. But x axis it will intersect at 3 points.
Tell me what you say.
So it is 3 zeros it has. Okay. If it is given, so you have to mention, check out this part. You have to check this part. So function in x or function in y, that matters. How many number of zeros are there?
4. 4.
4, ma'am.
4. Here f of y is given. That means we have to consider the intersection with y axis. This is 1, 2, 3, 4. And if it is given x is equal to f of x, then
1. 1.
1.
only at this position. Clear? Write down all these points. Hansika, Saptarshi, Mithun, Shilia, your videos are not on. Ananya, Dhawan, Nishant, B.
Ma'am, my video isn't working, ma'am.
Why?
Ma'am, I'll use laptop tomorrow, ma'am. On phone it doesn't work for some reason.
All classes, all maths classes, you have to switch on your videos.
Okay, ma'am.
Now onwards.
Okay, ma'am.
Please call them.
Ma'am, can you scroll a bit up? I was just writing the first part because just now I joined, like due to some network issue.
Now can you scroll down?
Now can you scroll down?
Now can you scroll down?
Completed?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
One marker questions will be asked from this part. That's it.
Mom, can you just repeat the cubic polynomial part? I didn't get it very much.
What is needed in that one to understand?
Mom, actually, I didn't understand this.
What? That's what I'm asking you. What you didn't understand?
Mom, the graph.
Graph. It is graph. I have not drawn any graph of that one. The graph is only the curve part. This is, you can say that it is a cubic polynomial. So this is, there are 3 zeros intersecting to x-axis.
Okay.
So it is cubic polynomial.
Okay, Mom. I just got confused.
Only in this part it is asked, graph is given, you have to find out number of zeros. But for that you have to check out this, what they have given. Function in what? X-axis is given or y is given. If it is x-axis, that means intersection with x-axis you have to count. And if it is given f of y, that means intersection with y-axis you have to count.
Okay, Mom.
The next is quadratic polynomial in detail. Ax square plus bx plus c. This is a quadratic polynomial. General form. A, b, and c are the coefficients. Number of zeros.
Ma'am, do we have to write simultaneously when you are also writing?
If you, it's okay, you can write it down. When question is solving, so at that time you can write it down because this is all you have learned already.
Okay.
So this is a general form. Number of zeros are 2 zeros. That is 2 values of x you will get. That is in quadratic equation, you got to know how to find out the 2 zeros. So one value is considered as alpha and the second value is considered as beta. Okay. Now there is a relation between these alpha and beta, that is zeros, and coefficients of x. Coefficients x, that is a, b, and c. There is a relation between them. So there are the two relations are there. First one is, what is the first one?
Alpha plus beta is equal to
Sum of zeros.
Sum of zeros, that is alpha plus beta is equal to
Minus b by a.
minus b by a. And the second one is
Product of zeros.
product of zeros, that is
C by a.
alpha beta
E by
is
a.
equal to c by a. So these are the two relations have been given. We have to use in some questions, and some questions we have to verify this. So we have to verify, that is the sum of the zeros is equal to minus b by a, and the product of zeros alpha beta is equal to c by a. We have to verify this. So first type of a question asked on this part is verification. For verification, by quadratic formula or quadratic equation, 2 zeros you have to calculate, and then you have to verify this. For that questions for verification, x square minus 2x minus 8. This is a polynomial we have. We have to verify the relation between alpha, beta, and a, b, c. So for that, first you have to solve this quadratic equation. 8 means 4 2s are 8. X square minus 4x plus 2x minus 8. So these two separately. X minus 4 plus 2 into x minus 4. So x minus 4 into x plus 2. So find the value of x by equating it to 0. X is equal to 4 or x is equal to minus 2. So alpha is equal to 4, beta is equal to minus 2. Then verify it. So for the first one is sum. Alpha plus beta. 4 plus minus 2. 4 minus 2, which is 2. And then here minus b by a. What is the value of b a here? Value of a is
1
1,
1. B is
minus
2,
minus
minus 2,
2.
sir.
C is
minus
Minus
8.
Minus
minus
8.
8. So what is the value of minus b? Minus b is minus 2 by 1. Minus minus plus. They are equal. So therefore alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a. Verified. And the second verification, product.
Alpha beta. 4 into minus
Alpha beta and c by a. So alpha beta is 4 into minus 2, which is minus 8. What is c value? Minus 8 by 1. That is minus 8. Both are equal. So alpha beta is equal to c by a. Verified. Okay, clear? Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Second question. Solve and proof or verify.
Ma'am,
Yes.
like my network started like fluctuating and stuff when the video was on, so I'll turn it on in 2 minutes again.
Okay.
First one.
First one answer. Values of
Alpha.
alpha and beta are
1 by 2 and 1 by 2.
1 by 2 and
1. How is it possible?
alpha and beta.
No, ma'am, 1 by 2 and 1 by 2.
1 by 2 and 1 by 2.
1 by 2. Both are same.
Both are 1 by 2. Okay. Yeah, then possible.
Alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a and alpha beta is equal to c.
Verified?
Right.
Okay. Then third one.
And ma'am, in the third one, the b value will be 0, right, ma'am?
Yes.
Okay.
And C is,
Square root it, right?
what is alpha? What is the value of alpha?
Root
Square
15
root
and
15. Yeah, root 15.
beta is equal to minus root 15.
Yes, right. P square minus 15, it is in the form of a square minus b square. So it is a plus b into a minus b. Two factors are t plus root 15 into t minus root 15.
Verified.
Fourth one.
One is alpha minus 1 by 3.
Minus 1 by 3. I don't think so.
Alpha is equal to, in the third one, I mean the fourth one, alpha is equal to 3 by 2, right?
Oh, I got beta is minus 3.
Now for the fourth one, I'm getting one is minus 1 by 3 and the other one is 3 by 2. Ma'am, is it correct?
Yeah, ma'am, is it correct?
Yes.
Okay,
So
ma'am.
it is 1 or
3
not?
by
3x is equal to 2x minus 3, 2x minus 3. So x is equal to 3 by 2 and minus 1 by 3. 3 by 2 and minus 1 by 3.
Yeah, ma'am.
Will be 2x plus 3 is equal to 0.
2x minus 3. 7x's products are minus 9 and plus 2. 7x is the middle term, not 3.
Mom, can you just solve the third one, t square minus 15? I'm
That's why I
actually
don't
not
know. I've done
understanding.
here.
Mom, but how is it root
A square minus b
15? I
square.
don't understand.
A square minus b square. 15 is root 15 whole square.
Okay, okay, Mom. Now it's
I'm done.
Done, ma'am.
Next one. What happened, Anisha?
Mom, I got the roots as minus 3 root 2 and root 2.
Yes, right.
Ma'am, can you just do the middle term splitting ones? Because
6 is there.
ma'am.
6 you can write as 3 into 2. Now what is here needed? Root 2 is needed. So when root 2 is needed, you can make this 2. You can write this root 2 into root 2 and 3.
Yes, ma'am.
Then what you need? 2 root 2 you need. So, and it is product as minus. So that means one difference of two terms. So 3 root 2 you can write together and root 2 separate. So 3 root 2 together. 3 root 2 and root 2, what is the difference?
3 root 2.
2
3
root
root
2.
2. So it is 2 root 2.
Okay, ma'am.
For finding middle term, you see the square root number, what square root you needed. According to that, you have to separate it out, the particles, or this one, the numbers. So here 6, you have to write 3 root 2. I need root 2. So therefore, this 2 you have to separate as root 2 into root 2. And then try combining these three terms. Root 2 will go with one number and this root 2 will go with another number. Then only addition or subtraction possible.
Okay, ma'am. So we have to just see which root we want.
Which
and then...
root you needed, yes.
Okay, ma'am. So if it was 2 root 3, we can do 2 into root 3 into
Root 3, yeah, root 3 into root 3 you have done then.
Okay, ma'am.
So here it will come x square plus 3 root 2x minus root 2x minus 6. Now here we can take common as x into bracket x plus 3 root 2. Now from these two terms minus we have to take, and that is x we have to take, root 2 we have to take, sorry. And then it is x. 6 we have written 3 into root 2 we have written. Out of that 1 root 2 we have taken out. So what is left out?
Root 2.
3 root 2.
Root 2.
So it is root 2 we have taken out. So x plus minus sign we have taken out already. 3 root 2 is left out.
Okay, ma'am.
X plus 3 root 2 into x minus root 2.
Mom, for the next one, I got the roots as minus root 3 and minus 7 by root 3.
Let me check.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, for this fifth question, ma'am, I took it as x square minus 2x plus 3 root 2x. Ma'am, like I changed the order.
Why 2x? Root 2x, yes, can be taken. That's not problem. You should get the
Ma'am,
same
but it's
zeros.
not.
No, you will not get plus root 2. No, it should be minus root 2.
Yes, ma'am, minus, like I did the same thing, but I changed the order, ma'am.
Then also you will get it. X square
But
minus
it's not
root 2x plus 3 root 2x minus 6. From these two, you can take x common. So x minus root 2. From these two, you have to take 3 root 2 common. Because 6 you have written as 3 into root 2 into root 2. So out of that 3 root 2 we can take common, no? Then it is x minus
Yes.
root 2. Then it is x minus root 2.
Okay, ma'am.
So x minus root 2, x minus root 2 take common, and left out term is x plus 3 root 2.
Okay,
Cycle, I'm checking, wait 1 second. Root 3x into bracket.
Mama verified it's right.
Okay. Minus 7 by root 3 and minus root 3.
Yeah, ma'am.
And these are all for 1 mark.
2 markers. And sometimes ask for 3 also. If these square root questions are there, then they have asked for 3 marks.
Ma'am, what's the answer for 6th one?
What you got?
I got x is equal to minus root 3 and x is equal to minus 7 by root 3.
Yes, right.
Ma'am, for the sixth one, the answer will be x is equal to alpha is equal to minus 7 by root 3 and beta is equal to minus root 3. Okay, ma'am.
That's right. Okay. Now in this case, it is given sum of the zeros. Listen now, one simple method I can tell you for this one, for finding the polynomial, forming the polynomial. Polynomial is in the form of ax square plus bx plus c. Okay. Now from these values, what are the values this is given? Alpha plus beta is given minus 8 by 3. So first is given sum and the second one is given product. And alpha beta is equal to 4 by 3 it is given, right? So we know that is alpha plus beta is equal to minus b by a and alpha beta is equal to c by a. Now see the denominator is 3, numerator is 8. See, denominator is again a here and here also denominator is a and both the values are 3. So we have to take the values of a as 3k. We can find out the values of a, b and c. So we generally what we do when we have the ratios, so what we have taken 8x and 3x we have taken. What is value of b? It is 8x. Here if you compare these two, what is the value of b?
8x minus 8x.
8x. X we will not take, we will take k because already x is there in the polynomial. Okay. So what is the value of a?
A.
P is
3k.
3k.
will not be 3k squared.
Why 3k square? Right now only write values of a, b, c we are calculating. Polynomial right we will do afterwards. What is the value of c when you compare here? 4k,
Okay.
right? A is again 3k. So in such questions you have to check I, that is the denominator should be equal. If it is not equal, you have to multiply with the same number. Okay. So in this case we got the values of a, b and c. Substitute those. A x square plus bx plus c is our polynomial. What is the value of a? 3k x square. What is the value of b? 8k x plus 4k. Take k common. 3x square plus 8x plus 4. That's the polynomial.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, you said that when A values are not equal, then we should do something on
Yeah, I will do that one. First, they are equal. So write down this. I will show the second question when they are not equal.
Okay, ma'am.
Ma'am, we should always do them in the ratio.
Yeah.
Always do in the ratio.
Yes. This is a easier method.
So it's only forming the polynomial. You don't
No,
have to
forming
do
the polynomial. No.
Mom, what should we do after this? Like, should we... Mom, is that the answer?
That is answer.
K
That is
into...
only the polynomial. This is the required polynomial.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, if they give the zeros and it's different, then the numerator will always be a factor, right? Like one of them will be a multiple or a factor of another.
Which one couldn't get?
No, like 8 and 16 over here, so it's like 8 into 2, 16. So like
Yes. So here this is a sum and this is the product. So that means alpha plus beta, that is equal to minus b by a, whose value is given as 21 by 8. And alpha beta is equal to c by a, whose value is 5 by 16. Now Mary, see here. This is 8, a is 8, and this a is 16. So we have to make it equal. That way we can multiply and divide with 2. So we will get here 42 by 16. And this is 5 by 16. Now they are equal. A's are equal. So what is the value of A then? 16k. B is minus B is 42. So B will be
Plus 42.
minus 42k. And the C will be 5k. Now the polynomial is ax square plus bx plus c. So 16k x square minus 42k x plus 5k. Take k common. 16x square minus 42x plus 5. This is the polynomial.
Ma'am, in this one, ma'am, like 3x square, it's minus 8, no, ma'am.
Why minus 8? There was minus 8 was in the question. So minus b is minus 8. So what is the value of b?
8. Oh, yeah.
Clear?
ma'am, so I was asking that if it's different, it's always going to be a factor, right?
It's not needed. It can be this one. Yeah, factor, it might be that factor. Otherwise, both of them you have to multiply. Just like LCM, we are doing addition, addition, subtraction. Both the fractions you have to multiply with the LCM. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
Try this. It's easy.
Ma'am, is it x cube plus 2
X square,
into...
x square, x square.
X square plus
Yeah, 2
root
root 3x minus 9.
minus 9.
Yes, right.
Ma'am, for third one, the answer is x square plus 2 root 3x minus 9.
Yes, right.
Ma'am, can you please repeat the answer of the third one?
What you got?
X square minus 2 root 3x minus 9.
Plus 2 root 3x.
Ma'am,
Yes. Mary is plus middle term. Minus b is equal to minus 2 root 3. Yes, Ananya?
Ma'am, I'm getting 2 root 3x square plus 3x minus.
Fine. What is the value of a here? Nothing is there, that means 1, no?
No, I'm not for. I'm looking for the fourth one. Sorry, for the third one I got correct.
No. Fourth one was the
From
polynomial
fourth one,
2
I
root
got
3x plus 3x.
3y. It is 5 is there. Here it
Ma'am,
is 5.
There will be 5x minus 1.
No.
Ma'am, I got 2 root 5x minus 3x
X
minus 4.
square. Why
Yeah,
Saikrupa?
sorry.
5x squared plus 5x minus 1.
Minus root, yeah.
Anisha done?
Yes, ma'am.
Mithun?
Yes, ma'am.
There you are.
Ma'am, internet was not stable, ma'am. So I switched off the video, ma'am.
Fine to just shut off.
Ma'am, can I switch it off, ma'am?
Okay. Now the type 3 questions. If alpha and beta are zeros of x square minus 5x plus 4, find the value of 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta minus 2 alpha beta and 1 by alpha minus 1 by beta. So in these cases, no need to factorize to get the value of alpha and beta. You are not factorizing, you are only using the relation between alpha sum of the zeros and product of the zeros. So polynomial is given x square minus 5x plus 4. So what is the value of alpha plus beta?
5 by 1, 5.
5. Minus b by a, minus of minus 5 by 1, that is plus 5. And what is the value of alpha beta? C
4.
by a, that is
4
4.
by 1.
So that is 4 we get. Now here we need the value of 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta minus 2 alpha beta. In this case, take LCM of this part. So it will be beta plus alpha by alpha beta minus 2 alpha beta. So we have beta plus alpha, that is alpha plus beta value, and as well as we have the alpha beta value, that is 4. Substitute here. So this is 5 by 4 minus 2 into 4. Simplify now. Take LCM. 5 minus 8 4s are 32 by 4. 2 4s are 8. 8 by 1. 8 into 4. 32 by 4, which is minus 27 by 4. That's the answer.
3 marks, ma'am.
No, 1 or 2 marks. This chapter 3 markers are only the division algorithm. Just finding the zeros. Now in case of 1 by alpha minus 1 by beta, in this case, if you simplify this, you will get beta minus alpha by alpha beta. Now how to find out beta minus alpha? So here you have to use identity beta minus alpha whole square is equal to beta plus alpha whole square minus 4 alpha beta. This is the identity. So this is beta plus alpha means alpha plus beta, that is 5 square into 4 into 4. So 5 square is 25 minus 16, which is 9. So beta minus alpha whole square is equal to 9. So what is the value of beta plus beta minus alpha?
3.
3 plus or minus. So substitute this value in this one equation. So 1 by alpha minus 1 by beta is equal to beta minus alpha by alpha beta. So beta minus alpha is plus minus 3 by alpha beta is 4. So answer is plus minus 3 by 4. Got it? This identity you have to remember.
Mom, isn't it a minus b whole square? So how did 4 alpha beta come?
I have explained this multiple times. Last year also. A square plus b square is
A plus b whole square minus 2ab.
a plus b whole square minus 2ab, and this already minus 2ab is there. So this will become a plus b whole square minus 4ab.
Okay, mom.
Done?
Yes, ma'am.
Polynomial is 5y. I'm not writing the full question now. 5y square minus 7y plus 1, and find the value of 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta. Yes, Krishna Maya.
Apparently, Jyoti got disconnected and she wants you to explain it once more. Question.
Use this polynomial and substitute the values for finding beta minus alpha. Beta minus alpha by alpha beta, this value you have to you're supposed to find out. Out of that, this value minus sign part is there. So we have to square it. We have to use this identity to get the value of beta minus alpha. Beta minus alpha whole square is equal to beta plus alpha whole square minus 4 alpha beta. And then substitute these values, you will get the value of beta minus alpha whole square is 9. So beta minus alpha is plus minus 3. And then substitute that in the required question.
Ma'am, for 5y square minus 7y plus 1, 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta equals 7.
Let me check. 7 by 5, 1 by 5, yes, 7.
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am, is the answer 7?
Yes, right. Wait. This is 4, not 1. x square minus x plus 4.
Ma'am, the second answer is 0.
No.
Okay, 4, 4, 4. Okay.
Minus 15 by 4.
Yes, right.
Ma'am, is the one?
Ma'am, 9 by minus 2.
No.
Ma'am, even I'm getting 9 by minus
9 by minus 2 from where you'll get. Square root you have not found out. Both of you. Beta minus alpha whole square is 9. So what is beta minus alpha?
Ooh.
Yes, ma'am.
So 3 by minus 2.
Yes. Plus minus 3 by minus 2. So it is
Yeah.
either plus minus 3 by 2.
Ma'am, plus minus 3 by 2.
Yes.
Ma'am, is the x square plus x minus 2 question? The answer is minus 3 by 2, right?
Plus minus 3 by 2.
Ma'am,
Yes.
ma'am, I have a doubt, ma'am.
Yeah.
For the previous sum, we are taking beta minus alpha squared is equal to, and we are substituting the value, ma'am. Then why are we taking this?
Beta minus alpha square from this is you got 9. Beta minus alpha is plus minus 3. And this question 1 by alpha minus beta, you need beta minus alpha by alpha beta. So here from where the square?
Oh, okay, ma'am. So we're squaring this.
We are taking square root of this to get the value beta minus alpha.
Okay, ma'am.
And it's the next one, minus 5 by 16.
Let me check. Yes, right.
Ma'am, I didn't understand that question.
Which one?
4x squared minus 5x.
Take alpha beta common. Factorize this part.
Mm-hmm.
This is take alpha beta common, so you're left with alpha plus beta.
Okay, ma'am.
Done.
Ma'am, I've done till 4x square minus 5x minus 1. Like the sum before that, x squared plus x minus 2. There, actually, I got alpha plus beta and alpha beta, but then it's given 1 by alpha minus 1 by beta. So it'll be beta minus alpha by alpha beta, right? So how do we calculate that?
Just now you have solved this question, no? This
Ma'am,
much
like
short
should we
memory
take
you
the
have? This
no,
much
ma'am.
short memory you have. Just now I
No.
told the same question we have solved one ago. Here it is also 1 by alpha minus 1 by beta.
No, ma'am,
Same question I've solved, no?
I just got confused.
Ma'am, for
What is the
6x
confusion in
square,
these simple questions? Just now, if I have not told, okay, confusion will be that. Just now, 5-10 minutes before you have solved the same question with same number, this one variable.
ma'am, for 6x square minus plus x minus 2, the answer is 1 by 12.
Let me check.
25 by 9.
No, minus 25 by 12.
Yeah.
Saptashi, which question you are solving?
Ma'am, the 6x square plus x minus 2.
Ma'am, the teacher's message, she told she got disconnected.
Yeah, I'm checking that one. Hansika, which question is going on?
Ma'am, I left 102, but then I'm not doing an order, but right now I'm doing the t square minus 40 plus 3.
Don't leave anything. Right now in a class time you are living, then what about the after that? Then you will skip everything.
No, ma'am, I note down the questions, so after class I'll have time and I'll sit and do it.
Ma'am, can you just explain me the question? How do you solve the alpha square plus beta square?
Alpha plus beta whole square minus 2 alpha beta.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am, the last one, I'm getting 8.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, last question.
This is last question. Few questions are there. I will send you. Solve those.
I can leave.
Yeah, you can leave.
Mom, will the answer 8?
Yes, right.
Ma'am, is the answer 8?
Yes.
Ma'am, can I leave?
Done?
Yeah, ma'am.
Okay. Fine.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay.
Ma'am,
Yes.
Ma'am, actually, ma'am, the homework which you had given the other day, ma'am, the exemplar.
Yeah.
Ma'am, in that, ma'am, I actually started doing it today, ma'am, because I had to prepare for yesterday's test.
Yeah.
and then
Fine. No issue. Right now, no need to solve. Do for your exam. Go for your exam.
teachers, they're telling us to do so many PPTs and videos, ma'am. Like, each PPT itself will take like about 4 hours to, it's a teamwork. So for discussing and doing it, it takes a lot of time. So that's why.
Okay, no issue. Anyhow, you have exam from next week. No, so fine. After that, you can
Yes.
complete.
Ma'am,
Yeah, one thing,
Ma'am, I have one more
Mary, do one thing. That is Sunday.